Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT this morning, police are searching for the person who shot and killed a UK student near campus overnight. We're live with WKYT News team coverage.
Record levels at an eastern Kentucky lake have folks living nearby concerned about flooding.
And a group of students get an up-close look at what it's like to battle a real fire.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Top of the morning to you from WKYT. Welcome in. It's nice to have you along. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Before we get to the weather, we just want to remind you of a breaking news situation we've been following all morning long. A UK student was shot and killed. We're tracking the investigation. We have team coverage this morning. A couple of scenes that are both related to this shooting. And
we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's check weather right now. We could catch a little bit of a break here. Here's meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, and we will today and tomorrow. That's your best bet. Tomorrow is your 100% bet. If you were going out to the Keeneland tracks and you're throwing down a bet, tomorrow would be your bet to stay dry. Nice 70s. Today we're seeing a couple of sprinkles, couple light showers. We still can't rule it out, but it's definitely not widespread. We're not looking at that. 20 to 30% chance today. Falmouth, another 15 minutes. There in Pendleton County, you'll be seeing that roll through your neck of the woods. Not much. 50s and 60s outside feels good. Today's forecast feels great. 76. Most do stay dry. 80% of us, 70-80%. actually stay dry today and much nicer throughout the next 48 hours. I mean, we're looking great there for Saturday, but Sunday's a problem. We'll have some strong, potentially severe storms, so we'll go over all this with temperatures and also those storms in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Micah. Sad and violent WKYT breaking news alert this morning in Lexington. A UK student has died after being shot near campus.
The shooting happened just after 2 o'clock this morning on East Maxwell Street in Transylvania Park. It's still a very active scene this morning. WKYT's Mark Barber is there live with the latest information.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Crime tape is roping off East Maxwell Street in Transylvania Park here as investigators go over every inch of this block. They say this is where a UK student in his early 20s was shot and killed. Investigators tell us that they found this student lying in the street here around 3 a.m. They believe he was a victim of a violent robbery. The student who was shot to death was with another person, and that man is saying that the killer was in a maroon minivan, possibly a Chrysler Town & Country. According to the witness, when the driver of the van pulled up, men jumped out of it and confronted them. The witness says that the men grabbed his watch, and when he tried to throw his wallet at them and run, he heard gunshots. He made it to safety. However, his friend did not. The man who escaped made it down the street where he spoke with two people who heard the shots and called police.
And, you know, we heard like 2 gunshots kind of spaced out, and then it sounded like...
Finished the round off, sounded like 4 or 5 gunshots in a row.
Yeah, and then like probably 10 seconds later, this kid just comes sprinting down the street.
The coroner is not releasing the identity of the student at this time. Now, in the past 30 minutes, police told me that they do have a person of interest in this case. However, they have not made any arrests. Now, as investigators continue to gather evidence here and as they continue to search for the shooter, these areas around the shooting will continue to be closed, possibly for the next several hours. Of course, this includes Aylesford Place. This is Transylvania Park and East Maxwell Street, again closed for possibly several hours as investigators continue to search for the shooter and gather clues here. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Okay, and we have another scene that could be connected to this.
Yes, this investigation has led police to the Cardinal Valley neighborhood.
That's where police found a gun right in the middle of the street. There's an active scene there this morning. It's just off Versailles Road. Let's go to WKYT's Hillary Thornton with our continuing live team coverage. Hillary?
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. That's right. Police are keeping us back here on Bordeaux Drive, which is just up from where some type of investigation is going on La Havre Road. Now, as you can see, it is a very active scene out here, and just within the past hour, several emergency response unit trucks have arrived here at this scene, and officers tell us that is for the department's SWAT team. Now, this is all taking place just off of Versailles Road. And before all of this activity picked up here, police did find a weapon a few blocks away on Cambridge Drive. La Havre Road is blocked off at this time, and K-9 units have been called out here to work the area while investigators continue to sort out what exactly has gone on and if the weapon that was recovered is connected to that deadly shooting on East Maxwell. Again, as Mark mentioned, police do believe that that suspect got away in a maroon minivan, possibly a Chrysler Town & Country. We're working to get some more information as the morning goes on. and we'll keep you updated here on WKYT. For now, we're live in Lexington. Hillary Thornton, back to you.
All right, Hillary, thank you very much. We'll stay on top of the story throughout the morning on WKYT and, of course, online at our website. Now, also new this morning, police are looking for two men who robbed a Lexington gas station. That happened about 12:30 this morning at the Shell gas station at the corner of Southland Drive and Nicholasville Road. Police say two gunmen stole cash. Nobody was hurt, and police do not have a good description of the suspects in that. Well, it has already been one of the wettest Aprils on record, and there are still 2 weeks to go. And all that rain has caused Cave Run Lake in Rowan County to reach a record high level.
Folks there are waiting and watching. Now the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers warning that more rain on the way. Some folks downstream could actually be in trouble because of that. The Corps says if the rain overflows the spillway, the town could see more flooding.
Well, the grounds are wet already. It won't take much rain to bring it up and get back out our banks. And we just have to learn to live with it. That's about all I know.
The Army Corps says the dam is holding back extra water until nearby streams can handle more water without causing flooding. Well, traffic is up and moving again on a Madison County road that's been closed for days because of a mudslide. Tates Creek Road reopened last night. It had been closed since Tuesday. Emergency management said heavy rains caused mud and trees to slide off a nearby hill and onto the road.
It's been a problem really throughout the area.
A Letcher County family says they're in danger of losing their home because of the weather. Heavy rains over the last month caused the ground in front of Timothy and Deborah Stoller's home to crumble away. A mudslide has taken out the road to their home. The Letcher County Judge Executive says information about the family's problem was sent to FEMA for possible aid.
We're coming up on 6:07 on WKYT this morning, and people taking part in Lexington's Citizens Fire Academy got an up-close and very real look at what it takes to be a firefighter. The fire department offers that course twice a year. Firefighters teach students how to use the jaws of life, how to use an oxygen tank, and how to work a fire hose. Folks who took part say that being a firefighter is much more difficult than it looks.
It feels like you're in the middle of an open field, pitch black, can't see your hand in front of your face. And dragging 220-pound dummy out is harder than it looks.
Now, if you want to be in the next Citizens Fire Academy class, that one will start in August. It is free, and we have more information about how you can do that at WKYT.com. Always a great experience.
Yeah, and they get to experience what it's like to have all that equipment on. So interesting to put yourself in the shoes of the firefighters.
See what they go through in doing their very important work. All right, the newest resident of a Whitley County nursing home is getting a whole lot of attention.
The Williamsburg Health and Rehabilitation Center adopted Bella to be its house dog. The nursing home says it's been working with the Knox Whitley Animal Shelter to find the perfect match. Bella spent last week getting to know the folks there, and after only a few minutes, they knew she would fit right in.
And it looks like she does. All right, she is home now.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris and First Alert Defender.
On Defender this morning, we're seeing a couple of sprinkles, a couple light showers for our northern zones. It's not much, but it is there. A front's trying to make its way southbound, and once it sags southbound, you will see at least a small chance. Remember, this is no widespread chance at all today, and you won't see it for the next 48 hours. This is about a 20 to 30% chance of rain today. And this is what you're going to get. A couple light showers, that's about it. And Pioneer, you can speak for everybody else. When you get one of these rolling through, they only last for a couple of minutes and then they pass on, and it's not much. So if you have any plans later on this afternoon and off into the evening, stick with it. There you look, Falmouth, heads up, 15, 30 minutes. You'll be seeing it roll through. Brooksville as well. As you make your way off into Bracken County. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. Good feel this morning. Really don't need a coat, especially not this afternoon. 76 degrees. There is a small chance of rain again, but off toward the evening, yeah, any plans? You got the Hillbilly Days going on. Yeah, that kicked off last night there in Pikeville in eastern Kentucky. Good weather for that today and tomorrow to finish off those Hillbilly Days. Off into the evening, no worries. Dinner looks good. Off into the night and into tomorrow morning. 5Ks going on. You're just fine at 58 degrees. That's a good-looking start. Weekend planner. Let's talk about Saturday. No chance of rain whatsoever. 77 degrees. That's your best day in the forecast. And Keeneland will be absolutely hopping there on Saturday. Why? Because Sunday, you actually have virtually no chance to get over to Keeneland because we're looking at a good chance of rain. Not just rain, but also some scattered thunderstorms that could lead. There's a possibility of some strong to severe storms on that day. So take advantage of what you can do today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be your driest day by far, but today's still pretty dry. 60 or 70 to 80% of us will stay dry. Going toward Monday, that front actually moves on through, and once it does, it'll drop our temperatures. And then the story after that really is about the temperatures. Look at 37 degrees Tuesday night into Wednesday. Patchy frost possible for all you that are going to be planting your plants this coming weekend. Just keep in mind you might have to throw some garbage bags or also some grocery bags over that as we track off into Tuesday night into Wednesday. It's up and down, up and down. It never stops around here, Rebecca.
It doesn't, but you know, you reminded me that I need to get on my spring planting. Yes, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Each morning we bring you weather and traffic together. Here's Officer Don with a look at what is happening out there this morning or right now.
Good morning. Well, no wrecks on the circle. That's the first place we take a look at, and it looks like we're okay through the construction zone at the moment, past Versailles Road. Man-O-War from the interstate all the way over toward Richmond Road, and then Versailles Road looks good. Let's get a look outside right now, and we'll show you what's happening on the interstate itself, 75 and 64. That is a northern split. And right now we're trouble-free for the most part coming in from Madison County, by the way. On our Waze map, traffic looks okay downtown. On Main, Vine Street, South Broadway, things are moving well. No problems at the moment on Nicholasville Road. So we'll keep an eye on things and keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you.
Hey, we know you will. We thank you very much, Don. Our time is 6:11 on WKYT on your Friday morning, and it's so good to have you along. A lot more coming right up.
We have new details about the training a sheriff's deputy reserve there in Tulsa received before he shot and killed a man.